So I'm in Leona Kane's lovely kitchen here at Rogaskell Farm, and I want to do a dish that for me sums up slow food on the north coast. So I've got fish here, but it's sustainable fish, it's ling. So just a wee bit like cod, but completely sustainable. And historically around this part of the world we would have salted it, and then that would have sustained us with fish. I've got some butter, I've got some of the mustard and sea salt with kelp, some butter or some celeriac and some apple. So nice hot pan, and I'm just going to season the fish up with a wee bit of the salt, mustard and sea salt, and some sugar kelp. And then we're going to finish this off with a dulce sauce, a smoked dulce sauce, since dulce is our Arc of Taste product in Northern Ireland for the slow food Arc of Taste. So nice hot pan, and then just fish straight in. I'm just going to leave that for a wee minute there, and then what we'll do is then I've got a couple other things to do with it. Some celeriac, fresh and celeriac, I love it. This is these are apples out of my garden. So these are discovery apples, and I saw this recipe. Always trying to find ways of preserving them. So I found this recipe for a brined apple, a Russian recipe. So these are the wee apples that have just been in a brine with some. This is actually a perry cider, and some of it juniper berries and salt and sugar and maple syrup. Get this going here. I'll just transfer this over here, and then I'll let that lather away. And then in here, again, I have some of, this is just the perry, some shallot reduced right down. And then what I want to do is just make a quick butter sauce. I've got good old-fashioned butter here. This is Abernethy butter, not from the north coast, but I'll just use it because it's beautiful. And get this with the ling here now. Just season the other side a wee bit, and then I'm going to add just some cooked celeriac. I love celeriac with white fish, and it's beautiful. And I've got another wee bit of butter into that. Leave that over to the side. Okay, and then just to finish this wee sauce, just add the butter a bit at a time. So it's like a beurre blanc, so it's got a reduction, and we just whisk that in. I put a wee bit of, this is just a heritage apple vinegar, just going to put a wee bit of that into it just to bring it together. And then some more of the butter in here. So, and I'm going to keep sometimes people strain butter sauces. I just cut up the shallot up quite small, so that's great. Just let that cook down. And that will just all come together lovely. You get a really nice sort of glaze in that there. And then I'm going to finish that. This is a product from the North Coast. It's Rory Morrison's North Coast Smokehouse Smoked Dulce. So a beautiful product. I think it's great. I use it for lots of stuff. I even use it for seasoning lamb. So that's that ready. And then I'll get our heat up a wee bit and just have a wee look at this this ling here now. So our celeriac's cooking. So it's not too far off it, just on top of that there. So our celeriac's colouring up nicely there, and I'm just going to flip over the ling and just let that sit down. Just turn it down a wee tad there. I'm going to put another wee bit of butter into that there, just to sort of baste that there. I don't really want to overcook this. This is just maybe this is pretty much not too bad now. And I'm just going to turn that off and let that rest for a wee minute, and then we're just going to plate up. sauce about again. So this is our emulsified butter. Smells great with the smoked dulce and the perry. And I've just sliced some of those wee apples up here, and it's really just to give it a kind of an apple and ling is lovely together, any white fish, but this has got a wee bit of touch of maple and juniper in it, and then you've got the lovely crunch. Right, so just I take my fish over to one side, and then some of these nice wee bits of celery. And then our apple. So just nice bits of the brined apple in between. So I have to say the brined apple was a bit of an experiment, but it seems to have worked out quite well. So a good way of and then just out of Leona's garden here, just some fennel. So it's beautiful at this time of year because it's sort of coming into the end of the season. And then a wee bit of just our butter on top. This is our perry and our, and then just a wee spritz. This is the heritage apple vinegar, just a wee spritz of that over the whole thing, just to really liven it up. And that's the dish there. So that's me sort of slow food, not Taste Causeway slow foods. We've got our ling and caught in the Causeway lass. We've got a butter with some perry, and we've got the brined apples, they're from Portstewart, and celeriac from Ballycastle, and fennel from the garden here.